The Barasingha swamp deer is one of India's most remarkable and graceful wild ungulates. In Kanha National Park, its story has become a symbol of hope, recovery, and successful conservation. Once pushed to the brink of extinction, this deer now stands as one of the park's most celebrated inhabitants. The Barasingha belongs to the deer family Curvidae, and its scientific name is Reucervus devoutly. It's widely known as the swamp deer because of its ecological association with marshes, wet grasslands, and floodplain habitats. In India, the name Barasingha refers to its many-tined antlers, which give the animal its distinctive identity. It's a large and elegant deer with body suited to open grasslands and forest edges. Its coat varies with season, often appearing reddish-brown or yellowish-brown, and becomes deeper in tone during colder months. Its most striking feature is the antler, which branches into many tines, giving rise to the name Barasingha, meaning typically 12-horned. Unlike the antlers of the spotted deer and sunbursts, the antlers of Barasingha are divided into 4 to 5 tines on each antler. The species is divided into 3 recognized subspecies. The northern or western swamp deer, Reucervus devoutly, occurs in the terai and adjoining wet grasslands of northern India and Nepal. The southern or hard-ground swamp deer, Reucervus devoutly branderi, this one survives in central India, especially in Kanha National Park. The eastern swamp deer, Reucervus devoutly ranjitsenhi, is found in Assam and remains highly threatened. The species' evolutionary ancestry is deeply connected with swamp ecosystems, although the hard-ground Barasingha has adapted to firmer terrains over time. It still retains behavioral and feeding preferences linked to wetlands. Areas with aquatic vegetation also provide cooler microhabitats, shelter from heat, and safer calving grounds. Furthermore, wet grasslands support a higher biomass of palatable forage compared to dry scrublands. During the breeding season, the Barasingha shows notable mating behavior. Males compete for females through displays of strength and dominance, often using their antlers in rivalry with the other stags. A dominant male may gather several females during the rut. While increased movement and tension are common during the period, mating behavior is often accompanied by wallowing and other seasonal displays. We here in Kanha were extremely fortunate to witness one such occasion from one of our earlier visits in the winter of 2018. The behavior of this deer reflects both caution and adaptability. It usually lives in small groups or herds and remains alert in open habitats where predators may be present. It often stays near water and moist grasslands where cover and food are available. In Kanha, the species moves quietly through tall grasses and depends on protected habitat for safety and survival. The Barasingha is primarily a grazer. Its diet consists mostly of grasses, tender shoots, and other soft vegetation found in the wet or open areas. It feeds especially during the early morning and evening hours, selecting nutritious plants from the grasslands. This dependence on grassland vegetation makes it highly sensitive to habitat change. Aquatic vegetations form an essential component of its diet because such plants are rich in moisture, minerals, and nutrients necessary for sustaining its large body structure and antler growth. During the monsoon and post-monsoon seasons, the deer graze extensively on tender hydrophytic grasses, sedges, and emergent wetland vegetation. Even in the dry season, they remain closely associated with marshy patches where residual moisture supports fresh grass growth. The degradation of wetlands and reduction of aquatic vegetation through drainage, invasive plant species, and uncontrolled burning and excessive grazing have historically threatened the survival of hard-ground Barasingha. Conservation measures in Kanha National Park have therefore focused strongly on restoring grassland marsh ecosystems, maintaining water regimes, and controlling habitat succession to ensure continuous availability of wetland vegetation. The conservation status of the Barasingha tells a story of both loss and renewal. The species was once severely threatened by habitat destruction, hunting, and disappearance of wetlands and grasslands. Today, it is recognized globally as vulnerable, though some subspecies remain endangered or critically endangered. The revival of Kanha population is considered one of India's major wildlife conservation successes, making this subspecies in particular, the official mascot of Kanha Tiger Reserve. In the end, the Barasingha is more than just a deer of the forest. It's a living emblem of Kanha National Park and a reminder that determined conservation can restore a species from the edge of extinction. Its presence in the grasslands of Kanha inspire admiration and hope.